This is LASparks.com, sitting down with Executive Vice President, General Manager, Penny Toler. Penny, thank you for your time.
You are welcome, Christopher.
All right, we want to talk about the upcoming season and more specifically the upcoming preseason game at Long Beach. So the Sparks host the Storm on May 12th at Long Beach State. This isn't the first time the team has played at Long Beach State, but what makes this game a little bit different?
This game is different because, and I want to say different and very important to me, because it's about giving back to Long Beach State women's basketball team. You know, I played there. I love the school. I've always loved the environment. And it was just a small way that I could give something back to the school and the women's program.
Fantastic. And what will the proceeds from the Long Beach game go to?
All the proceeds go to the women's basketball team. You know, women teams have come a long way, but we still have a long way to go. I would like to see that program get back to its prominence. They have a great coach in Jody Wynn. The Sparks won't receive anything from this game. It's all about Long Beach State women's program. It's all about them. And I really, really hope that everyone in Long Beach and Orange County and all the surrounding areas come out and support the women's team. There's always support for the men's team. Now I'm asking for help to support the women's team.
You're obviously a Long Beach State alum. Have your jersey retired and actively involved with school and various programs. Obviously, Long Beach State is very important to you. Talk about the relationship that has developed over the years between Long Beach State and the Sparks.
We have a great relationship. You know, I sit on their management board. They've done a lot of research and work for us to get ready for the up-and-coming season. It's the best relationship I could possibly ever ask for. The people there are great. The thing that I love and always loved about Long Beach is a tight-knit community. That's why they'll always be dear to my heart. And this is why this is just such a big event for us. And I want it to be a very, very successful event for them.
Great. Why is it so important to you for everyone to support women's sports on all levels, collegiate, amateur, pro?
It's really important because think about it. Without Title IX, I wouldn't be here. You know, there's so many women before me who have supported women's sports, and this is why now you have the WNBA and you have the Sparks. You know, this is why I'm a general manager. I have a job. You know, we have female officials now in the NBA. We have to do our part, and we have to continue to get there. We've come a long way, but we still have a long way to go. And I truly hope that the community, and women in particular, and men come out and see this game, because it's important that we get back to the women program. Because unfortunately, still today, sometimes we're forgotten. And like I said earlier in my answer, it's a small way to get back to Long Beach for the many great memories that I've had there.
Great. What can fans expect to happen on the 12th when they go to the Walter Pyramid?
Well, when you go to the Walter Pyramid, you're about to see our theme, Girls on Fire.
Okay.
You know, you're going to see high-energy basketball. It's great because it's like we're in the training camp here. So they're going to see a lot of young players as well as our veterans get on the court and try to do their best, because it's where teams are trying to see which players can make the team. So you're going to see high competitive, high energy, fun basketball. But not only is it just basketball, because we're going to have our old school crew there. We're going to have our new game host, CJ, and our new DJ, Jamal. So they're about to get a small taste of what the Staples Center will be like when they come to our opening night on May 26th.
Right. Switching gears a little bit to talk about the upcoming season. After reaching the Western Conference Finals last season, what was your game plan going into 2013?
Well, my #1 game plan going into 2013 is I'm tired of being the bridesmaid. When you're the bridesmaid, that means you came up a little short. So obviously, I thought we needed to go and get another point guard. Penny Toler did great for us. You know, she won Most Improved. But now with the addition of Lindsey Harding, I'm able to move Toler over, and Toler would just become even more deadlier. And with Lindsey leading the charge, I think we finally were able to acquire a point guard that could lead us for the next couple of years.
Yeah, talk about Lindsey and her impact on this team, if you can.
Lindsey's impact is going to be tremendous. You know, not to put a lot of weight on her shoulders, but here goes the apartment building on Lindsey. We're expecting for her to lead the charge. You know, she's a guard that's really, really good. Not only offensively, but defensively, more importantly. And we feel when Penny Toler, Lena Beard, and Lindsey Harding hit the floor, we're going to have one of the backcourts ever, best backcourts to ever assemble.
Yeah.
She, you know, she won't be doing it alone. You know, we still have the Rookie of the Year and Nneka Ogwumike and the incredible Miss Candace Parker. So it's going to be high flying. We got a great bench, but I really feel that Lindsay Rowe is the key to us, like I say, becoming the bride as opposed to being the bridesmaid.
Okay. What are your expectations for the season?
A championship. In LA, it's all about winners. I mean, you see it before you get here. LA, city of champions.
Yeah.
You know, our expectation is always to win a championship, nothing less. Anything less, unfortunately, you failed.
Yeah.
You know, LA isn't built on, gosh, golly go gee whiz, we almost done that. In LA, is either you've done it or you haven't. So it's about winning a championship. The expectation is to hold up the trophy at the end.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. You know, that's about it. Did you want to say anything else about the May 12th game at Long Beach State?
I really encourage everyone to get behind this movement, this push. Like I said before, Long Beach is a community that's very tight-knitted. I'm asking everybody in Long Beach and all the surrounding areas to come out and support this game. Not only will you be giving back to the university, you'll be giving to young athletes. You will be enabling them to continue to provide scholarships for women. And it's a great program. You know, I love Long Beach, and I encourage everyone to fall in love with Long Beach like I have.
Perfect. Thank you, Penny. We appreciate your time.
You're welcome. Go Beach.